Hi everyone. So in this video we are going to do a patch from scratch. So I just uploaded a kind of core patch jam. So this video is essentially recreating that patch. I'm going to take you through exactly how I clock it, how I sequence it, how I connect all these modules up. But it's kind of when I first started Eurorack, the core components that I had were the BIA, the WMD carbon, Mimetic Digitalis, and the Lapsus, and the Runia Versio. And I used to combine that with loads of like exterior kind of drum machines and so on, and just had a blast. Really enjoyed that. So I kind of taken this back to the beginning, back to the core, and then take you on a journey forward. So I plan to do a whole set of videos really around other elements that can combine with kind of this baseline patch. I mean, obviously back in those days I didn't have the Divskip, I didn't have the Shakmat modules, and so on. So obviously got far better toys and kind of modules that I can use for this. So if anything, well, it should be good fun. So we'll take you through it, and then as I said, we'll add additional elements to it. So I got some ideas where we can use the Bastel waver to do something with the drums here. We can add the Manis, we can add another BIA to the picture, more filters, volt freak, get the radio music going, and so on, but kind of just take it bit by bit and take you on the journey with me as we go through. And always, I hope to do a kind of like a jam video, which no talking, I just literally just jam out as you're used to, so that will continue. But then I will accompany each of those with a video like this, where I take you through the patch, if you're interested in that side of it. So let's get started. So you can already see I've got some cables already connected. I'll zoom in on whether I should start with stuff already patched, but I've essentially done the audio flow, so I'll just walk you through that at the moment. So our audio generating modules here are the BIA, Shakmat battering ram, the Archer's rig, and the Runia Versio. This mixer section here, anything I put in there, those two go into the Runia inputs, and then the Runia outputs go into this mixer as the first channel, this channel here. The Shakmat battering ram goes into this channel, Archer's rig goes into this channel, and the BIA goes into this channel. Shit, I set that up wrong. Bypassing the filter, that's no good. So the out of the BIA should go into the WMD carbon, and then the 4-pole output of the WMD carbon goes to the mixer. The 4-pole output actually includes the wave folder and the saturation circuits as well, but it's a low pass. But you've also got high pass, band pass, and another low pass output as well, which doesn't apply the wave folding or the saturation elements to it. So that's handy. So when we split off a signal, we can just take the raw low pass signal to pass into the Runia. Because I find if you pass a wave folded signal into the Runia and then you do additional wave folding, it gets it gets crazy. Not in a good way. So let us, where are we going to start? We are going to talk more. So then the output of this mixer comes into the MetaFX, and the MetaFX comes into the Versio, which is compressor limiter, noise floor handler. And then they go out to the SP404 Mark II, which is also applying a 303 compressor, limiter, and reverb, as reverb is life. Okay, let us clock. So Horologic's on. First division 1 is a 16-note clock that goes into the Divskip into trigger input 1. The Divskip copies that signal to all the other channels as well, so left to right. So if I put it in the third channel, then 1 or 2 would be empty, but you can put it there and then it copies it across all of them. Or I could take another clock, I could take a slower clock and stick it in the channel 3, for example, and then 3 and 4 would be at the slower speed, channels 1 and 2 would be at the higher speed. Really handy that, because one cable, you're done. Let's test it out. See, they're all moving, happy days. Right. Divskip, as I mentioned on the case overview, kicks, hats, BIA, modulation. That will do the mimetic, but let's start with the kicks. So trigger A, which is kick, trigger B would be snare, but don't have a snare. Goes into the Shakmat battering ram. Channel 2 hats, so trigger A on the hats is the closed hats. Goes into that one there. Let's find cables. Let's use a red one. And the open trigger B is our open hats, and that goes into the open hats trigger. So if I have done this correctly, we should have kick and hats. Let's give it a go. Oh, good. Okay, let's us add in the BAE into that. So let's take a red one. So channel 3, A output. Loop that round to the trig of the BAE. We should have the BAE added to the mix. So let's give that a go. See what we've got. Easy, no modulation or anything like that, but it's doing what it should be doing. So let's just hear it with the drums. I said it before, but just get yourself a BIA. Literally, I could just jam. I don't even need modulation, I just do it with yourself. Yeah. Get one. Awesome. Okay. Let us add some modulation. So this clock mimetic. So channel 4. A output goes into the X. So we're controlling the X axis. So as I said, we've got 16 steps in a grid. So X moves us horizontally. And then we need trigger B to move us on the Y axis, so to go down. So if anything, kind of that will be moving potentially all over the grid. It all depends on the Turing machine and how many A triggers, B triggers, and so on. But we'll be moving across the whole grid. So let's patch all outputs. Mimetic has 4 outputs. So we patch all 4 into Lapsus. So the Lapsus has got 2 inputs. It's got like this X and plus. Just know the X one is what you need for attenuating. So let's add all these in. I'm not going to use all these modulation sources, but why not? Let's patch it all up. Okay. Now what I tend to do is always on channel 1 of Mimetic Lapsus, that goes into decay. So that's changing. Decay of the BIA envelope. I always have a little bit of decay already on there because you don't want nothing. You don't want it to trigger, because it does make a very clicky, a very short envelope, and then you get lots of clicks. Also in combination with the kind of the attack value as well, because as you go past like middle point, as you go to the left, you get lots of noise, so you can do you kind of hats your snares and so on, which is also good for basses as well sometimes. But in the middle-ish, you get a click, you get like a transient, so that's why I have it slightly off if you don't want that. We'll see. We'll play it by ear and see how we go. So that means channel 1 is doing BI and decay. So let's just have a little listen to that, and you'll be able to hear the difference. So we'll just have a little play. Okay. So second channel, I typically have into the fold. So let's just patch that out. Get this cable out of the way. No, get the other way. There we go. Okay, fold. Probably that's the most dramatic you can change, but I don't really like that one. But fold is the next most dramatic kind of sound change that you can make on there. So easiest way to demonstrate it, let's show it. So it's on the same pattern. I'm going to kick it in and I'll just play around with the fold settings, and then you can hear both of the decay and fold in combination, hear the difference. So here we go. Already fun. Okay, so we have got drums going, we got the BA going. Let's add the Runia into the mix. Okay, so I mentioned earlier, I don't tend to use the full pole output into Runia because it gets crazy, too crazy. I say it a lot, but it does get too crazy. So I typically take the LP, so just a standard low pass with no wave folding. Let's find a cable. So let's take that goes there. Add that to first channel of this mixer, and then that should feed into the Runia, and then the outputs get mixed in via this knob here. So let's set it to just as tame as we can to start with, and then I will add the craziness as we go. I like to modulate the smoosh, and that's definitely what I did on the jam video. I won't do it to start with, just so we can hear it kicking in, because sometimes it takes a while just to configure the right send amounts and the right amount of mix to actually get this going, so you can hear it in the background. But I will yeah, I'll demonstrate now and get that going, and then we'll come back and we'll modulate the smoosh and maybe modulate some other bits as well. And yeah, this is getting close to the jam patch. Okay, let's kick it in. Yeah, so Runia. Awesome. Okay, let's try a few more modulations. So the way I had it in a jam was, as I said, modulating smoosh. So let's do the same thing. I'm going to take it from 4, straight to smoosh. Okay, it's on that channel. Should we do anything with this? Nah, let's keep it as original. Okay, so yeah, just going to kick it in again and take a listen. So I just noticed we were clipping towards the end there, so well, probably throughout the whole piece actually. So hopefully it comes out in the video. But anyway, yeah, I love Runia. I absolutely love it. But then I love it like this. I love the reverb, the back reverb. Desmodus. Not really used the delays that much. I used yesterday Versio actually. I really enjoyed that. There's too many good variants of it. I should probably get a few more. I always need more modules. always. Yeah, I think that about covers it. If you did like that, there's obviously the other video doing a full jam. So yeah, it's like 20 odd minutes or so of that. So enjoy. But yeah, if you stuck with me through the video, please like and subscribe, and we can do more of the same. That's it for now. Cheers. Bye bye.